Bob now understands the hierarchy of controls. He thanks Sally for explaining it with examples. He is very grateful to have her on his team. Bob is ready to put this new knowledge to use. He now needs some help on applying the hierarchy of controls to safety problems in the plant. Bob has a safety issue that has been brought to his attention. He has a scissor lift near a conveyor for loading product. It creates a shear hazard when it goes up and down. He is worried that when employers are loading material, they may encounter that hazard and get hurt. He wants to solve this problem to prevent that. He has been thinking about all kinds of ideas. Maybe a safe work procedure or a guard? Before Sally helps Bob, she has a story to tell him. It is about a time when a company was trying to solve their own safety problem. This story involves a grinder and a worker named Jack. Jack was a new worker assigned to work on the grinder. When Jack started to use the grinder, the first thing that happened is debris came flying off and hit him in the face. Jack's supervisor Gina hears about Jack's problem. She wants to help. She knows how to help fast. She will grab some PPE. She grabs a face shield. It is a quick solution to the problem, and she feels good. Jack starts asking questions about the fit and how to wear the shield. Jack asks lots of questions. Gina starts to think maybe this was not the easiest solution. Later that day, Gina walks by and sees Jack is not using his face shield correctly. She knows how to solve this. She needs to write a procedure to explain to Jack exactly how the face shield should be used. Jack listens carefully, but he has lots of questions about the procedure. Later still that day, she walks by and Jack is using the face shield. He has the procedure, but he still has sparks hitting him when he turns his head. Gina has another idea that will help. She will make an awareness sticker about the hazard. Gina thinks that this must certainly solve the problem. The next day at work, she walks by and still sees things are not perfect. Gina really needs some help. She gets an engineer to design a new guard. The engineer takes measurements and builds prototype guards. Every guard installed just does not seem to fit correctly. Gina is starting to think about how much work she's put into solving this problem. Gina is really frustrated now. Who knew that all these safety solutions would be so much work? She thought she had some easy ideas to fix this, but all these solutions seem to make more work for her. How is she going to solve this problem that doesn't require her to stand beside the machine every day? Freddie walks by. He notices something. They are using the wrong grinding wheel. If they use the right material, it does not make any sparks. Freddie had worked with these grinders before and knows the correct setup. Gina wonders why she did not ask Freddie to begin with. Gina realizes that solves the spark problem. Gina thinks back and realizes that the solutions she started with were easy to implement, but were very difficult to sustain. Finding the right person to help her took a bit more work, but now that solution is permanent. Bob realizes he needs to start with figuring out how to solve this by elimination or substitution. What if he moves the scissor lift back a bit and eliminates the shear point? Bob knows the moral to this story. Never start at the bottom of the hierarchy of controls. You need to start at the top and work your way down. Sally smiles. Now Bob gets it. Now she wants to talk to him about finding problems to solve the right way.